got scratched in the face there.
Scratched in the face
the
last
whole
night.
no means no.
It doesn't apply to some of us rapists. But, no, I mean, cut that out.
I'm pretty sure that's going to be on YouTube.
That right there is that's the opener.
This actually,
no, doesn't mean that.
this is actually a bar fight.
No, doesn't.
This is a bar fight.
Hey, welcome assholes to the new edition of this week's episode of the League Talks. That's the first thing, so that's the first thing that came off my mind. Anyway, we got
Parker.
I'm Sean.
Yeah, that's my name too.
And I'm Beatard.
He even admits it. Alright, so,
Wait,
talking
Are you
points.
sure the camera can see me?
Yes, it can see you, whether
I'm
we want it to or not.
I'm pretty important. Okay, we'll go on. Sorry to interrupt.
Alright, well, and if you want to start kicking it off, let's kick off the first talking point. Brad, you got one?
No, I think you got to set the stage.
Yeah.
We're amateurs at this.
Oh!
You gotta have
Yeah.
topics and you gotta talk about, okay, this guy, and then we'll go.
Okay, so, two coaches in the NFL have been fired already. Who do we think's the third?
Josh McDaniels.
No, consider this. Maybe, should. Consider this, Sean. Denver's owner's a fucking retard. Who presides over an even more retarded fan base. Who doesn't do logical things like fire a cheating coach who's also horrible at his job.
So, obviously we feel pretty strongly about Josh McDaniels, obviously, because he's obviously at Denver, and this is a big weekend for it, for the Denver and the Chiefs. Okay, so, yeah, the big game this weekend, obviously, between the Chiefs and the Donkeys.
How do you feel about that?
It's home game, Arrowhead. You think they got,
contract.
because this is obviously the Hundo contract's on the line. It's Arrowhead pride is on the line because I'm not gonna be the one who brings it up, but the last time you guys faced each other there in Mile High wasn't a very good ending.
It wasn't.
You know, and also if we lose this game, we're not making the playoffs. We won't.
I also want to note that last game I had a premonition beforehand. I've got 4 material witnesses before we're driving because I didn't feel good about the game. Just horrible things were going to happen, and they did. But not this time. No way.
This time Daniels doesn't have the game plan, all taped, and our first 20 plays we're going to run.
Now, do you think all the stuff going on with Josh McDaniels is going to throw him off? Actually throw him off his game plan for facing the Chiefs?
No,
He's a cheater. He doesn't know anything on his own.
the only person that we're going to be out that we miss is Brandon Flowers, but there's one other person that wasn't playing last time that Denver hasn't had to try to chase down.
That's lovely. This week, it's me and you, and the first round of the playoffs. I know.
It's like skull fuck you. It's not personal, rape, but it's just, it's business. I have to destroy you and your entire family and burn your house down. And steal your cattle.
Who else do we got going on this week?
You're playing old Brandon.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is Brandon even aware where you're playing him?
Was he even aware he's still in the league?
It's just fucked up. I think it's just funny how things work out. That I mean, we're the only people that complain about anything that's going on in the league, and so right off the bat, you two are matched up together. So one of you guys are gone, and then Brandon knocks me out. Leaves this guy. And I mean, if it wasn't for Michael Vick,
Top of the shit list.
he wouldn't even have a team. So I don't know.
I'd like to say that got McCoy 24 points over Brandon, who doesn't know.
McCoy had a good night last night.
He did.
McCoy had a real good night, too,
Yeah,
which I did not care for.
He stole like several of Mackin's touchdowns.
Or D-Jax's,
No.
depending on how you want to look at it.
D-Jax sucks.
He
Mackin's
does.
been out for the board. Except last night, because they're playing each other.
Is my mic even on? It's $10.
Tron, I'm giving you $100 coins, by the way.
If you do lose that bet, I'd pay for him in pennies.
Nice.
Just go to the bank and says, I want $100 in pennies.
And I'm not joking.
Do it in stamps, because technically it's legal tender. Give him $100.
We gotta mail some letters around.
It's gonna be ugly.
What do you think he's going to do with that winnings if he does win?
We'll probably buy 4 Tebow jerseys for all his kids. God, we should have invited him. Just so we could verbally abuse him.
Well, really.
That guy gets suck a dick.
But really, you were, that brings me on. I had a thought there. Hey, obviously, 2011 football season.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's getting more and more to the day. It's looking like it's not going to happen.
Motherfuckers.
I think that as a fantasy football community, we should all get together on the internet and like come up with a creative solution to make us a 2011 football season by using the Madden system. All right, we need to elect a president of fantasy guys, 2 guys with the system, and they have a console. They have all the most updated stats right before the 2010 season, and then or 2011 season, and then just auto game each game, and then take the stats from those games, and then that'll be our fantasy basis for 2011. Then that way, obviously can't.
The only way I'd go for that, Carter, is we did it in one day and we got really, really fucking drunk.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's going on a verge of geekdom that I could never get behind. I mean, digital Ocho Cinco is not gonna pull some bullshit out on the field, or you know what I mean. I can guarantee you, digital Andre Johnson is not gonna pull off Finnegan's head and just start punching him in the fucking face. That wouldn't happen. Wouldn't be the same. It'd be perfect thing because Chiefs been horrible for so long, and now they start getting better. And what are you gonna do? You're gonna make it to where they have an off year to get fat again? I mean, why? God, why? Okay.
Because all the good players were young.
Stevie Johnson can blame God for dropping the football. I can blame God for locking the Chiefs.
What? Fans don't hate anything more than millionaires versus billionaires bitching at each other over money.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
And I can guarantee you that now with all that bullshit fucking penalties on hits, especially with the Pittsburgh Steelers, you're not talking about a bullshit organization that's getting fined.
It's like they're just deliberately
the
promoting
Cardinals.
the players, doing everything. Because they're already telling them we're gonna, we have the most profitable thing like right now in recession, by far in sports. Oh, by the way, we want you to take a significant pay cut. Oh, by the way, on top of that, we're gonna make you play 18 games now.
Yeah.
For the same pay.
Well, we care about your safety.
On top of that, we care so much about your safety, we're making 2 extra games that we're gonna fine you and micromanage everything. I'm going to have a fine system because I'm the ginger hammer Roger Goodell. And it's clearly arbitrary. I mean, Ocho Cinco, who I despise, very core of my being, but why does he get fined $30,000 for, tweeting during a game? But Andre Johnson could literally, decapitate Cortland Finnegan, show his head to the ref, and then piss down his neck. It's $25,000. Does Goodell just cut the head off a goddamn fucking chicken and have it dance around on this board? It's got sugar there, 4-game suspension, $10,000 fine, free pass, $25,000 fine.
Richardson got fined for an illegal clip. Because you could hurt a player. Illegal clip. Hey, $7,500.
Guess who just announced got fined $40,000 for a hit last week against the Titans?
What?
Bernard Pollard.
He's a criminal!